Well, good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here as we kick things off early on this Monday morning here. And in fact, I want to go back and show you satellite and radar. We are still seeing some light precipitation up north this morning. It's not out of the question. We still see some light snow accumulation into north central and mainly northeast Nebraska now. Now, most places this is going to be under an inch of additional snow accumulation. There's been some light accumulation already this morning here. I don't think we'll see anything too heavy, not quite like we had Saturday night, but up to an inch of snow, I would say would be a possibility. Amounts might be higher up there near the South Dakota border. Let's check out Futurecast here as snow will be shifting to the east as we head through the next couple of hours, maybe lingering into early afternoon in eastern Nebraska, but then farther west we're starting to get some sunshine and we'll start to get some clearing skies as we head into the afternoon hours, although farther north maybe not as much clearing. Heading into tonight, we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies, maybe a little more light precipitation again after midnight up there to the north. Mostly going to be rain as it should be warm enough that shouldn't be frozen precipitation overnight. Maybe a little bit of a mix, but I don't think we'll see any additional accumulating snow up there. Now tomorrow we start off pretty cloudy and we'll start to see clearing skies from west to east during the day. But those areas that stay cloudier the longest, that's where it's going to be cool again. So you folks in the east much cooler than folks out towards the west. So it's going to be a cool day today, but better than yesterday. 40s to the north and out east, 50s farther to the south and west. We might get to 50 in the Tri-Cities, near 60 or so in far southwest Nebraska. That's where the better weather is going to be. Overnight lows tonight mainly in the 30s, but most of us should stay above freezing, especially those areas that haven't hit the freezing mark yet. You'll probably stay above freezing tonight. Tomorrow's weather, this is one of our nicer days ahead. The big problem tomorrow is that those clouds could be pesky and really hold tough for a good portion of the day, especially in eastern Nebraska, so that's going to keep temperatures cooler there. The best weather is going to be to the southwest. That could be a halfway decent day there with highs in the 60s and a lot more sunshine. Tomorrow night back into the 30s to near 40, but again safely above freezing again for most of us. And then Wednesday's kind of an interesting day as I think we could see a lot of low clouds start to build in here and it will be fairly cloudy by the end of the day. And the other thing we'll have to watch for is maybe some drizzly conditions, especially right here. This is where your best bets for a little bit of drizzle is going to be possible for Wednesday, maybe even some very light rain. A little better chance would come Wednesday night into Thursday ahead of a cold front, and that front could be an issue. So here is the next 3 days. Again, I would say more clouds than sun most days, although there will be some sun. Your cloudiest day probably on Wednesday, and again, that light moisture, that light rain Wednesday night. And then Thursday is an interesting day because Thursday, kind of like Saturday, but more so like last Wednesday, a cold front comes through during the day. It's going to be windy ahead of that front, and that's going to help to warm things up initially. We could see highs in the 60s, 70s, maybe near 80 in the southeast, but already only in the 50s and 40s to the northwest. There could be a large spread in temperatures from northwest Nebraska to southeast Nebraska. Temperatures dropping in the afternoon behind that front and the winds kicking in out of the north behind that front as well. And that cold front could trigger some thunderstorms, mainly southeast of the Tri-Cities. So you folks to the southeast, maybe some afternoon thunderstorms. For us in the Tri-Cities area, just a small chance of some light rain that might mix with and change to snow then for Thursday night as it gets colder. We'll be down below freezing by Friday morning. Most of Friday and Saturday will be dry but cold. Highs only in the lower 40s and a hard freeze. We will all see a hard freeze by Friday night and Saturday morning. So it's going to be a chilly end to the week. And when's the last time you can say that the first Husker game of the season in Lincoln or in Nebraska, it was only in the 40s. Now, I know this game is in Columbus, Ohio, but when was the first time here in Nebraska that we saw our first Husker game of the season and it was only in the 40s? Usually it's in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, so in early September. But, of course, this is a late October game, so it's a little bit different. And speaking of cold, Saturday night into Sunday, we get a system that's going to move in from the northwest. Now, the timing of the system's still a bit of a question mark right now, and how powerful it is, but this one has the potential to bring us more accumulating snowfall with the cold temperatures. Now, the chances are greater the farther north and northwest you go, so you folks up to the north again, you have a better chance of seeing accumulating snowfall. Now, let's look at that long-range forecast because, my oh my, it is going to be cold early next week, 30s for highs. We may try to recover and get back to about 50 by next Wednesday. Now, beyond that, there are signs that by about Halloween, about the 31st on Saturday of next week. So that's a ways away yet. And into early November, we will start to see warmer air move back in. It looks like a large ridge is going to build into the middle of the country, and that means a return to 60s and 70s. But we have to wait a while before we get there, unfortunately. But it is trending towards a warmer start to the month of November, the way it looks right now. And that would be welcome after seeing what we see here over the next 10 or so days. So with that great news, I'm sorry about that, but with that great news, if I want to spread my sarcasm around, I want to thank you all for watching this morning. Enjoy your day today as much as you can, and I'll see you all again on Tuesday morning. Take care, and God bless. Bye.